Well, all right there. Here we go. We are the Ponch and Nikki Show. Welcome to it on our little humble abode we call our YouTube channel, live 3 times a morning, at least per week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And welcome to it. Hi.
Good morning. Welcome,
Morning.
welcome.
Oof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry about yesterday, guys. It was a very busy day in Topeka, and I know the blow dryer was going, and there were conversations. It's always I can't control the situation. There's a lot happening. So
I don't think anyone's asking you to control the situation. At this point, this is what our lives and our show is. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a snapshot of us on the go and doing our thing. Speaking of, dear
Crazy.
God, I apologize for my looks this morning. I literally got out of bed maybe 15 minutes ago. I overslept through my alarm. I was up all night. I don't know if it's something we went to go eat last night or what, but I mean, literally picture me like, I don't know, laying on the bathroom floor crying at 3 o'clock in the morning going, oh my God, stop.
So what were you, sick?
Yeah.
Like you food poisoning, you think?
I think it's done. I feel better. Like
And
my tummy feels better, but I just feel like super tired and exhausted. And like literally when I woke up, I was like going, oh, cool. The show's starting in 15 minutes. Awesome. Can I get your text ready? Like, yes, let's go.
I feel like, and I don't know if I'm alone in this, I honestly do not enjoy going out to restaurants anymore. There's like a different level of risk you're taking these days. Now, I'm not saying with all restaurants because the mom and pops usually are pretty good about taking care of things and keeping things clean and being up to standards and stuff. But boy, a lot of places I've gone to lately, like the food's just meh. Service is meh. And I get mad because I'm spending money and I'm not getting a good product. So
I get you.
yeah, that's been a thing lately. Like people have been getting sick, and I just think that there's not as much care going into it.
Who knows? And I'm not going to completely blame the restaurant because Nia didn't get sick, and also I have tummy issues too. So who knows what it is? But not fun. And thanks for thanks for hanging. Hey, speaking of food, though, we went. I wanted to catch up with you too. We went this weekend. We went to a spot, and I'm talking good live. There's live music there. There's fun there, and there's food there at Lenexa City Center. Have you been there yet?
Lenexa City Center.
It's like their main kind of thing. It's their version of whatever they're doing, like Summit Fair, or Zona Rosa, or one of those type of deals.
I think so.
But man, it is, Nikki, it's gigantic. It kind of reminds me of back in the day when Highland Park rose in Dallas, like a huge suburb, because there's like these huge high rises and restaurants. But anyway, we found this place and she took me there, and it's a co-op. It's the city market there that you can see right there in the picture. And you go in and there are so many different types of food. And
oh, yeah. Now I know what you're talking about. The public market. Yes.
Public market there. I'm calling it City Center. But we had like West African food. There's Jamaican food, Pakistani food. There's all kinds of great food. And these are just local hustling ass people that you're just like, okay, why do you not have brick and mortar restaurant? You're so good. And that's kind of why they're there. They're just kind of doing their thing every weekend and then get picked up by crowdfunding. So anyway, shout out to Lenexa. It was quite nice. And you can
I love that. I honestly, it's like brick and mortar can be so expensive. It's not the right move for everyone. Getting a standalone building, comes with a lot of extra overhead and rent and things. And sometimes that's the way to do it. And it keeps the rush coming in.
Yeah. So anyway, that was a good spot as far as local leads goes. And Lenexa, go check them out, Nick. I
love that. Yeah. I will. I'll definitely add that. I got to get out of my bubble a little bit more. I stick around like Lee Summit in this area usually when I'm eating. Like I'll go downtown a little bit, but I need to venture on the Kansas side more. I need to get out there more.
You should just for the fact that Overland Park farmers market is just incredible.
Oh, well, that I'll go to all day. That's
go to that all day. So yeah, we're just kind of looking around. Like we were saying, we're in the wind, so we don't know where the wind is going to blow. And I don't know. Here in about 10 months, we're trying to see where we're going to be. Is it going to be here in the Kansas City metro area? Probably. Where are we going to live? That's the other thing too. We're like serious concessions about like Lenexa, and then maybe even as far out as like, I don't know, DeSoto, Gardner.
Well, if it's just going to be you two, I mean, you guys might as well get a little townhouse or an apartment or something, so you don't have to jack with any sort of maintenance.
True, but we don't want jack. What was that other thing we don't want jack with? People. So the apartments are out.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, we don't need a constant neighbor up, down, and all around. We want, like you said, we want to have like chicken coops and stuff, and it's not going to be as expensive to do that. Just find a little place and live off the land. But anyway, enough about me. Sorry about the lateness this morning. Let's get to it. You look fantastic.
Good.
Is this new hair, or is this hair left over from yesterday?
This is hair left over from TV yesterday.
That looks good.
Slept on it, and that's the thing. It's so wild. I don't know what kind of magic she does, but Tana, damn it. Every time she does my hair, it like lasts for 2 days. Like the curls are still there. That doesn't happen when I curl my hair. It falls 10 minutes after I curl it. But whatever voodoo magic that girl does, it's just like, sweet. I can wake up and just go. Like, hey. Yes, I love that shit. But it was a good day. I actually worked with a group out of St. Louis.
Oh,
and I was, getting caught up on things in St. Louis, and boy, it sounds like they got a real rough go. Like we talk about how Kansas City, it's changing downtown, and sometimes it's a little sketch, and we've always known that St. Louis is a little bit more rougher. But boy, like he was saying, he's like, we don't even go to downtown to go to Cardinals games. Like we'll go to a day game, but it's gotten really bad according to him. So
even day game. And we have some folks here in the chat that hang out from St. Louis, that are from St. Louis, that watch us too. So it is unfortunate. And God, when the last time you and I were in St. Louis, about 2 years ago around Christmas, and man, walking out of the hotel room, walking around downtown, and I'm not scared of anywhere, honestly, but I'm aware.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like I walk with fear anywhere, but I'm not stupid. And I walked out of the hotel to just kind of like walk around. We were done with that Christmas party at that point, and I was just like, all right, let's see how bad downtown St. Louis was. Fam, I was out there 20 minutes, and I'm like, nope, and nope.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you're an idiot if you're out here just walking about.
Yeah.
All willy-nilly.
It's gotta be careful.
But there again, Casey's like that too. After your thing downtown, I mean, I've always been head on swivel, but now I'm probably annoying to my female counterparts, going, be careful, head on a swivel, watch where you're going, look.
You have to be that way. You
constantly. Do. I just hate it that we have to go out that way. So you're right. I like staying home.
Yeah. Right. Real quick, Collins, thanks again for the tickets to the Mandalorian and Grogu. You know what's funny? My old man thanked one of the cosplayers for the tickets, and she responded with, "This is the way."
Yes.
That's awesome. You're welcome, Collins. I'm glad you had a good time.
Hope you enjoyed the movie.
Yeah. We'll have more. Is tomorrow Friday? Oh my God, it is. Wow.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. We'll have some more tickets to give away tomorrow on the show for the weekend coming up. So if you want to go visit the Pharaoh, I'm trying to talk our gal over there on the Independence Square, Cindy McLean. I want her to host a girl dinner at Ophelia's. I want this to become a staple. Like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be every month, but maybe once a quarter. And I really want to like lean in on all the girl vibes. So girl dinner, like a Caesar salad, some fries, maybe an espresso martini, and then like, I don't know, maybe some meats and cheeses to pick at. And but it also comes with like like all of our favorite boy bands and the music that we grew up with. We can just like all have girl talk, and it's just fun. And it's a set price. You get all of those items for a set price. That's what I'm trying to talk them into doing, because I think that'd be fun.
You've had resistance from Cindy to do it. I think that sounds like an easy slam dunk.
Not so much resistance. No, she's just trying to figure out when we could start it, if people will come. And I'm like, I feel like if we build it, they will come. Like, that's the vibe. Maybe we even get a wild hair and do some karaoke. I don't know. Like, I think that would be so fun. Just an excuse to get the gals together and gab over fries and Caesar salad.
Maybe something like I like a good package. Maybe something like the Summer of Sisterhood, or I
Ooh,
don't know.
good name,
Yes,
Ponch.
something
Oh
like
my
that, like a good
sisterhood.
package to where, yeah, it's like once a month, maybe it's like third Friday or something like last Friday or some shit like that, to where it's like you
Yeah.
meet up there, Ophelia's special menu, do the thing, bop, 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 and then you go over to a movie that maybe core. Why do they not have live music out there in Independence Square? They should.
Well, sometimes sometimes in Ophelia's they do. They have that piano there, so they'll have
Yeah.
somebody on like Friday, Saturday nights, little jazz. But yeah, I think we could have somebody come and sing, or we could play our favorite songs that we grew up with. I don't know, maybe we tie in bingo. Who knows?
Well, I was thinking you could find maybe one of those, loungy jazz singer, kind of like that parody dude. What was his name? Richard Cheese. It could actually like be
Yeah.
loungy, be in the tux, but he's like doing, you know, I wanted that, whatever. He's singing boy band
Yeah.
songs,
No,
but
I
it's
love
like,
that.
so
Tell me what. Yeah, I could just see us all doing it.
tell me. There,
I went
there's,
to one in Brookside and it was super successful and there were a lot of ladies there and they used that as their weekly night like, hey, you take care of the kids, you got to handle your stuff. I am gone for these next 2 hours at girl dinner.
nice.
And I think it's really cool. So stay tuned for that. We're going to flesh that out. I'm going to revisit it. Maybe I'll revisit it this weekend. I've got some time on my calendar. So
I think you should. I think people will be down for it. People are looking for a damn theme to just kind of hang out and get
you
away
know,
from this kooky world. Honestly, I felt
I'm
that way
glad you
when,
brought that up.
yeah.
I really am. Yes, I think people are looking for a theme. I think people are looking for an escape from the kooky world. But I also think people want to get back to human interaction, community, real life people talking and being around each other. I don't care how much AI comes and how much technology and all of that. It's never going to replace the bonds and the fact that you can have an actual conversation with a human being and get uplifted. Like it's just not going to replace that. So I think people are craving that more than ever. And if we can build it and be a part of that, so be it.
I
You know?
think I think you're partially right. That pendulum is swinging, I believe, the other way, to where it's just like nothing seems real, everything seems fake. I don't know what it is,
Mhm.
and yeah, having like that human experience. I was just about to say, just having a handful of grown men go to the movie theater and watch The Mandalorian and Grogu
Yeah.
was hilarious. I mean, you're talking about almost 10 guys that pre-bought their movie tickets so that way we could be center and put our feet up
Yeah.
there, and we're all just grinning. And I don't know, I think the youngest person there was somebody's kid that was like in their early 20s. So it was like we were just tired of being inside the house and we wanted
For
to be
sure.
with our own clan. We wanted to get out and geek out. And we watched
Mhm.
like we're high-fiving during the previews. I don't remember the last time I did that, to where we're just like going, "Oh shit, Masters of the Universe is coming out. Oh yeah, Street Fighter looks great." That's what, and then one of our buddies is like going, "This is what I'm talking about. If you build it, we'll get out of the house. We'll get out of the house and watch." So I'm
Yeah.
with you, man. It's about getting back to some real folks. But until
Real. That is the key word there, Ponch. Real. Side note, I meant to tell you this earlier, but we didn't have enough time to just catch up. I was driving home yesterday from Topeka and I caught some afternoon radio.
hey now,
Yeah, boy, listen. And I'm not this person. I'm really not. Like I'm not, whatever. You do you. I heard two different jocks,
mhm.
two different stations.
Those are DJs, by the way, guys.
Yes. Crack the mic
Mhm.
and tell me it's National Flip Flop Day
Hey now,
and it's National Sunscreen Day.
my goodness.
That was the break.
Well, yeah.
That was the break. We are at an all-time calling it in level. I mean, I'm
You're
sitting there
talking.
like, that's your break. That's your content. You shouldn't even have cracked the mic. If you don't have anything to say, what have we been taught? You don't open the mic. You better have good content and something to say. That's embarrassing.
Are you trying to get me going this morning? What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm not trying to get you. It got me going yesterday as I'm driving home, and I'm like, this is what's available to our great citizens of Kansas. Like, this is what you have to choose from. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but honestly, you got to do better. Like that is what Stop it. You know.
I listen and think a very different way. I think sadness when I hear shit like that, like it's National Flip Flop Day. Hey now,
like,
or whatever.
And
it's just the most out of touch thing in the world. And then I get sadder because I realized what the state of my former industry is and has become, and it is the saddest thing in the world. Look, I'm not going to sit and pine too much about what the past used to be, but here I go anyway. The past used to be is to where you could turn the radio station on and man, what was the mystery of that person there? But who knows? Were they some sort of weirdo? Were they the wacky person? Were they giving you information? Who knows? But you knew that person for the most part was from your city, and that person lived and died right along with you. And when there was just say like a natural disaster like a tornado or there was something happening, the wackiness went away and the radio station jumped into action and we're like, okay, let's do something to help our neighbors, our brothers and sisters, because we do live next to these people who are our family, not just a guy who's in Los Angeles. And good. And I'm not hating on people that are syndicated or any of that. I mean, look, I hate none because that's cool. Do you? And I'm sure you have a fine show if you're syndicated. That's great. But what I'm talking about here is the lack of trying and just the audacity to go, you know what? The people out there that don't have a radio job, and sure, I'm talking about me and you and about, I don't know, 500,000 people in our industry that don't have a job at all because the people that are holding the keys still with their golden parachutes are like, you know what? We can still just put the cheapest possible talent on and they will do whatever we tell them to do. And they'll say whatever we want them to say because they'll be fearful of getting fired. And you know what? It's not those little kids' fault that are on the radio talking about National Flip Flop Day and National Sunscreen Day because they don't know any better. They don't know any better. They're just
these are people older than you.
They don't.
They still have been doing it for a long time.
But they still don't know any better. These are people that hung out, and these were the barnacles that were just like, well, we'll do it. We'll stay in the business. We'll do it. We'll do whatever you want. And I know these people, some of them, and it's just like, you know what? That makes me sad too. But that's their journey. They want to hang on to it. I'm not going to participate in that level any longer. I'm just not. And you and I are both that way. We've turned things down in said business that we're just like, this doesn't work for mental health at least. So yeah, sad as shit, dude. Super sad.
I agree with you on most of it, but I don't agree with they don't know better because they do. There is never ever a time in life, and I don't care if you're syndicated or not. I do a show in another state every single day, and you will never hear me crack the mic and say happy National Flip Flop Day. Like, come on, you got to have a better show than that. You just do.
But who's listening to it, though? That's my point, Nikki, seriously. And I'm talking about the manager of the person saying that. Who's actually listening to it? Because I guarantee you they're not. I guarantee you they're in a meeting talking about why is our company almost $2 billion in debt again, and we can't afford to keep the lights on, and how can we spin how this industry is still relevant when it's not? When it's not. You can't get the you just can't get the gimme of like, well, the majority of people still turn on the radio. That is true. They do. That is the biggest medium in the country. But how long do people stay? And how much do people trust anymore? And that goes with TV too. It's not just radio. And we're not being
it's just media's changed dramatically.
Shit, get me going. So what is national today? What is national today? Maybe that'll get us back on the air. Hey, Alexa, what is national today? What's a special day for today for the national thing?
Today is National Hamburger Day and Amnesty International Day. There's also the International Day of Action on Women's Health and National Flag Day in the Philippines.
Awesome. Thanks, Alexa. Appreciate you. All right, so it's Hamburger Day. Hey now, what do you like on your hamburger, Nikki Vivas?
I'm not participating. I'm not.
Hey now.
You know you're going to hear it on radio later. Oh, okay. Let's talk about some local stuff, guys. Let's get into World Cup here. KMBC 9 News, our friends over there, put out some pictures of what's getting set up right now.
Is that your backyard?
No. Right there at the memorial. They're starting to get the stage set up going. They're starting to move things in, speakers, build all the, terraces, a lot of things going up. to get ready for the FIFA Fan Fest and just all the fun and activities. I mean, we're 3 weeks away, less than 3 weeks away. And I saw a story this morning that alarmed me. I think I don't quote me on this, but I believe Fox 4 put it out.
All right.
Talking about how Kansas City is the worst host city for FIFA, that it's expected to be the worst one.
Wow. That's
crap.
That's clickbait. That's speculation. So we'll see. But hey, yeah. I hope we do good. But I think we were the loudest as far as saying, hey, I don't think we're ready, because we're not attached to ad dollars that have to do with the World Cup. So we're actually being honest. We're like going, hey, I don't think our city's not ready. But
I'm just trying to figure out with the construction and all the things. Like I-70 is still not done.
Yeah.
The bridges, I mean, there is still a ton of work to be done. That has to get done before folks get here. Like, what are we doing? Nobody worked Memorial Day weekend. Everybody was off. The highways, they weren't working. Guys, how are you going to get all that done in like 2 weeks?
You're not.
Oh, that's crazy.
I hope for the best. Here's your human interaction, Nikki Vivas. That way you can get out every single day out of your house during the World Cup and go interact with those real people that you were talking about. We were just saying that people miss the personal in-person interaction. Yeah. You're going to have a whole month of it. It's going to be great.
There is a vast difference, Ponch, between personal interaction and crowds of mass size.
Maybe they're great.
I'm good with a few people in a room. That's good interaction.
In a room.
This is hundreds of thousands. I don't need that much interaction.
This is real people, baby. This is no AI right there. It's real human flesh, meat sacks walking everywhere. Let's go.
I like real human meat sacks. Yes, but
no, you don't.
I don't need to be overwhelmed.
No, you don't. That's my point. You don't. We need to get back to real interaction.
We do. I agree with that. I now that I work at home most of the time, or I'm doing my stuff here, I miss the human interaction on the daily. I really do. Like that is one thing I didn't realize how much last year, because the year was awful. But like now I'm like, man, I miss talking to people in the hallway. I miss catching up with folks and just shooting the shit. Like I don't do that here because it's just me in this house. Mm-hmm. So I do when I go to Topeka or I'm over at Alan Becker's or whatever. But it's like my coworkers some of them were family to me. So I miss that part.
Yeah, I do too. I get a little taste of it, which I kind of like. And I never thought that I would, but I like it a lot. 3 days a week in Furniture Deals. I get to talk to
you get human interaction. So
it's fun, but hey, be careful what you wish for as far as the human reaction, because not everybody's great.
Well, of course not.
Not everyone's great.
No, of course not. Okay, more. Let's see. Do you want me to get fired up and upset about something because once again people have taken my shit and ran with it? Or do you want a story about how this is more proof that women should run the world?
We don't have time for both.
We do, but which one do you want first?
Well, let's end with women running the world. That seems like there's some sort of positive I could cherry pick out of there. This next one, I don't know if I can salvage. So go ahead.
Fantastic. All right. So once again, this company has tested me. Coming after me, taking my ideas, putting a label on it, running with it, and making money. Hard Fresca. Who talks about Fresca all the time? Me. I do. Who's the one that drinks Fresca and has been doing it for years and mixing it with tequila and calling it the Tequila Vivas? Me. That's me. Now they roll out the Hard Fresca cans. They had a little tequila infusion drink. I think it was last year in a can. It didn't do that well. It's too sweet. Now we're rolling out these bad boys. I'm just like, guys, I started this. Just give me, put it like a Vivas, tequila Vivas on one of them. Give me a little bit of credit. I've been pumping your brand when nobody but grandmas was pumping it. I'm really upset about it. Anyway, it's an alcoholic version of Fresca. Mm-hmm. It is hitting stores. It's going to be at Costco. 12 packs are about $18. This is supposed to be the new seltzer of the summer. The flavors are classic grapefruit citrus, pineapple citrus, peach, in watermelon.
Per usual, I have big ideas and low execution, so hang on to your seats. Moments, it's true. Moments ago, I know your strengths, people. Big ideas, low on execution. Know what you're getting, and you won't get disappointed. Hey, new story for you. So we just had the Sisterhood Summer, the movies with Ophelia. We'll do that. Here's the ad campaign that you do for Fresca Hard Seltzer. You do a TikTok video with it, and then you put tape over the label and put your name on it.
Yes.
And say that this company has stolen my idea, and just put it on TikTok and say, sure, you can try this, but you can also come over to my house for the tequila Vivas, and just make it as janky as possible for the labels.
Like scotch tape or like some masking tape and write.
Yep.
That's a great idea. I'm going to do that.
And you can have it at your sister's fancy party coming up in a couple of weeks. That way everybody looks good. It looks like a video shoot. Once again, big ideas, low execution. That's Ponch.
I'll try that. Look, I have been a big fan of Fresca for many, many years.
You have.
Everyone looked at me like I was crazy, and they're like, Fresca, who drinks that? And I'm like, let me make you a drink. And then I make it, I bring it out, and they're like, oh my God, this is the most delicious thing ever. I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing here. I have a feeling that doesn't taste like my drink. So I'm going to test it out. I will. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Peach, Shirley. Yeah. Peach does sound so good, because the peach Fresca that they put out this year, that I posted on the show, a month ago, maybe longer. It's good. Somebody from Fresca's watching our damn show. That's what it is.
Well, they don't care until you attack them. That's what I'm saying. Well, when you attack them and claim ownership of their brand, that's like, take that, fuckers. And then they have to pay attention to you. And then maybe they make a statement. They're like, look, we don't know this woman. Or they're like,
crazy, but
they're like, this is fantastic. This is the brand awareness we wanted from people like you. So here you go. Here's the check.
I'm gonna make a video. That's what I'm gonna do.
I just need 15%.
So yeah, I'll let you know how this goes. And if you see my video floating around, give it a share, give it a like, all the things.
Most def.
Right, now on to why women should rule the world.
Take it.
Honestly, more proof. I guess I would say a mock-up has gone viral of a men's restroom. And this woman is questioning, she's like, why are men's restrooms so just open and not private? She created her own mock-up and was like, why not do this? Brilliant. You guys have a little more privacy.
Brilliant for who? Why are you fixing things? Why are you fixing things that we didn't ask you to fix?
But what if?
Why don't you clean your own nasty ass restrooms?
No, it's not about cleaning up. But what if somebody is intimidated or doesn't feel comfortable with the men's restroom? That has some more privacy. Instead of just putting that one little like divider between urinals and having urinals over there and this over there, like that works.
Okay.
Does that not make sense to you?
Sure. I mean, it looks great, but no. I mean, you're literally walking in there to do business, and it's just like, and guys are probably less disgusting as far as their standards, because we don't have to sit down as much. It's like, okay, cool. And then there's no there's a little eye contact, but no looking down. It's like, hey, what's up? That's it. And we're out. It's not a thing.
Really?
We're not hanging out in there. We're not having a discussion. Oh, Bob, that line out there for the self-checkout in the Walmart's crazy. Oh, no. Oh, my God. You see that? None of it. Huh. We're saying nothing.
Care about privacy. You should just put a bucket in there for each of you. There it is. Just a bucket.
Dudes aren't given privacy when we're young, like in gym class and any of that shit. So it's just like, we're not used to it. It's just like strip down, do your deal, and just bounce out. But that's nice, though. They should offer us like a couch or something. That'd be very nice.
No, you're not hanging out in there. All right. Well, forget that idea. Now on to a story. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, speaking of women ruling the world, have you seen the new, you'll have to look it up. It's called Ladies First with Sacha Baron Cohen, Borat.
Yeah, I watched it. It was dumb.
Did you think it was dumb? I wanted to
Yeah.
get your opinion on it too. I thought it started strong. For you guys that haven't seen it, it's about this guy knocks his head, and it's like a Freaky Friday / 5 other movies that you've seen, and he's a misogynistic CEO prick, and the person that's underneath him trying to get a thing. They switch places, and the whole deal. I thought that some of it was clever though. How the world had flipped upside down, and then like the advertisements on the buses and everything else were like men's asses, and men were being exploited in every single way. And there were a couple of really good funny lines I thought that were pretty cool, like how men in the past have said, so what was your time of the month, for your menstrual cycle? Women were saying that to men. It's like, what is your time of the week? You need to go rub one out. What's your problem? And it's like, that is true. And the Mona Lisa was like a dude that had I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there was the symbolism and the way they swapped things. Yeah, like it some of it was clever for sure.
They wrapped it weird though. It was just like
a whole movie on it. It was just way too long, and I wound up turning it off. But yeah, I was with you. I did check it out. I did.
Yeah, by the end of us, we we're just like,
okay, all right, got it. Yeah.
B plus for their different take on that though. I thought it was that was decent.
Yeah, give them a good rating for the effort of it, because at least somebody thought of it, and at least a man was like, hey, I'm gonna do this. So yeah.
Dig.
Okay, there's a video floating around social. I don't know if you've seen this. This woman gets pulled over by police. Okay. And he is accusing her of being on her phone, driving distracted. And what happens next? I was shook. Here's the video.
For tomorrow for driving with a device in our right hand, but they just sent me the body cam footage, so I thought you guys might like a little treat before tomorrow.
Just doesn't bother you, huh? Yeah, a lot of times you can.
Maybe it's different because I'm a girl.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. This is why you're being pulled over. In the city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with the phone in your hand.
Not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand up manipulating
the phone. You just
said
my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had a
you
hand
didn't.
up. The right hand. I saw you manipulate.
So you didn't.
With the right hand, perhaps not, right? But I saw you.
You didn't see me with my right hand.
Okay, so are you
saying that you saw me with my right hand?
I know what I just said. I know what I just said. I'm asking you now. Did you or not have your phone on your hand?
I did not.
You did not have your phone in your hand?
I did not.
Hand to God, you didn't have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you didn't have your phone in your hand.
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration,
yes,
and insurance with you?
Hate to do it. Fake.
No.
It's fake. I've seen this twice already. Different scenario, different people. It's the same deal, because there was like a real case of a woman that had to go to court because she got pulled over because she didn't have a hand, and the officer specifically said she had her right hand out. She took it to court. It got thrown out. So now you have a bunch of reaction videos of people trying to reenact it and make it like that this is happening to them.
No, that's the girl.
Is that her?
Yes, that's her. She got $5 million from that police force. Yes. Yeah. Huh. She just gave an update yesterday. It got thrown out, and the officer went on he had to take a leave, and she got $5 million. Like, it shows, I looked at her profile and was looking at some of the videos. Like, she's literally lifting in the gym, lifting heavier than I can lift for sure. Yeah. Just like it's nothing. She's a powerhouse. I thought it was hilarious. And he's like, hand to God. And she's.
There you go.
I laughed so hard. And I'm like, what? But here's the bigger question. Why is it so hard for a police officer like that? Why was it so hard for him to admit that he made a mistake? Like, clearly she didn't have her phone in her right hand. She doesn't have a hand, sir. Why couldn't you have just been like, oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I must have seen that wrong. Like, why is it so hard for you to admit that maybe you were wrong and you didn't see that? You still pushed her and pushed her. I know what I saw. Hand to God, you didn't? Well, what do you want her to do? She doesn't have a hand. How's she going to go hand to God when she doesn't have a hand? Anybody with me here? That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. And he tried to just stand on business like he was right. You were wrong. Just own it. Men, own it. You're wrong.
Whoa. Stop with that shit. No. Stop with that, man.
No, he's a man. Like he needs to just admit it. He needs to just admit that he was wrong.
Whoa.
Just
Okay,
say
he's
it.
a man. He's a man, but don't. I'm tired of that. Stop with that. He's a man and he's stupid and he's not doing the right thing because he's a man. This happens. This is said too much. Honest to God, it said way too much. He's a man.
There is a real thing, and this is Ponch. This is real. That a lot of men have a hard time admitting when they are wrong, especially in a position of power. And that is true.
No, we don't.
About it.
No, we don't.
But that is absolutely true.
No, we don't.
Like I said, you can get upset about it. I don't care.
No, seriously. I've seen that video like 2 or 3 times. So I don't know which one is the real one or not, but that is fucked up. Though, seriously. There's too much of that. I don't know. Not defending the cops there, but those cops aren't trained enough. They're just not. They're trying to find warm bodies at this point.
I don't know. I just think that when you see there's no hand, you got to be like, oh, I was
good, funny moment, right? I mean, it's not like on the other hand, she had like an AK-47 or something. And it's just like, get this woman off the street. It's like, the old you don't have a hand thing. My bad. Dab it out. Nope. Other one. Sorry.
Maybe he thought that she had a fake hand or something, like maybe a prop or like a prosthetic. I don't know. Anyway, that was a very funny clip. I thought when I saw that, I watched it multiple times. I was like, what?
Nice.
Crazy. Yeah, that's about all I have for today.
What are you popping today with that TV hair from yesterday? Don't let it go to waste.
No, I mean I've got some. Let's see. I don't have a ton today, thank goodness. I've got a meeting at 3:00 in Lee Summit, but other than that, it's going to be a chill, try and regroup and get my life together day. I got to pay some bills, adult stuff.
Same deal.
Yeah.
I've got to figure out what is going to sound good in my tummy right now.
Say you probably need to go eat some saltine crackers and a Sprite.
Something.
Don't add anything really on top of that too heavy.
I just feel raw on both ends. Both ends. It was so sad too because I thought to myself, I was like, I left my phone in the bedroom, all the way in the other side, and I was just laying there on the bathroom floor, going, "This is how I'm going to be found." I was so, how men are. Here we go. This is true. This is true.
Yes, I do.
Biggest babies in the world. So I'm laying there and I'm just shaking because I'm just like sweating, and I was like going, "This is how I die. This is it." And I was like, "I'm not calling out. Nothing. No one could do anything for me anyway. I'm just gonna die here." And then I moaned a couple of times, and I was like, "Shit, nobody's coming."
No.
And then I crawled back to bed and overslept. So,
well, you get some saltines, get some Sprite, and pull your shit together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very nice.
We'll get it. Back tomorrow morning. We're here at 7 a.m. Yay.
Yep. We'll have some movie tickets to give away. We'll kick off your weekend the right way. And everybody have a great day.
And we'll find out what other product is coming at Nikki Vivas.
Oh, wait a minute. There was a story you were supposed to tell us. Save it for tomorrow. But
I will.
But remember what it is, because I don't.
Neither do I. So remind me tomorrow. I've had no sleep. Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Yeah, and tomorrow is the rest of the story.
That's great.
See, this is going to be our show as my memory starts going away and I'm disappearing as a person. And it's just like, you remember that time? And I'm like, no, I don't.
Oh my God. Yes. We closed the show yesterday with your like, tomorrow we're going to, shit. I'll have to go back and watch. I don't remember.
It'll come back tomorrow or it won't. I don't know. They're still, Nikki, I'm just waiting. And maybe you and Jonas are already there to where Nye and I will meet in the kitchen and just look at each other going, "What'd you come in here for?" And the answer is like, "I don't know. I don't know. What did you come in here for?" And it's like, "I don't know either." So we just stand there for a little bit and it's like, "What were we talking about before?" "I don't know." "All right, well, let's sit down." And then we'll sit down and go, carrots. And we're just like, shit. You'll be there.
Better start taking those memory pills now. Awesome.
I am. Imagine us without it. All right, we're out of here. We're back tomorrow. Until then, you guys have a great day. You got this.
Oh, say goodbye, Ponch.
Goodbye, Ponch. Oh my God. Oof.
Welcome to the Ponch and Nikki Show. This show
I always say